Hi, I'm Shannon Vogel, founder of Reach Social, and we're here today on FCW Live Social Corner to talk all things social media. So today's topic is what everybody wants to know, which is what is hot, what's coming, and what to expect for 2025. So there are some basics and some fundamentals that have not changed, which are be social, be human, be entertaining, and be consistent. So all of those things are still the same. Video is still king, video is still queen, video is still princess, court jester, and every other thing that matters. So if you have not taken the leap to start video, then please consider in 2025 starting to add video to your social media. Everybody's asking if it's time, if you should be on TikTok or if you're going to get left behind. And the answer is if you are not on social media, then you are behind, you don't exist, and you just have to show up. You do not have to be on TikTok yet, but there's a school of thought that if you want to be first and you want to get out there and have a presence first and kind of start the trend and start the things, then there's not a lot of dealers that are using video for the most part and TikTok. So if that's something that you want to be first, then now's the time to start doing that. It doesn't mean that just because you're first, you are going to be instantly successful because there's not a lot of people on there for the industry. There's not a lot of people that think that that's somewhere to go to follow people. But if you start showing up and start the conversation, then you have a better chance of those things being seen. Other things to think about for 2025, if you are not advertising, your content, chances are, is not going to be seen. It's at the point where most of the dealers are on social media in some form, so that it's already pretty saturated. But if you want your content to be seen, think about all the other businesses that are not only on social media, but they're using it all the time or as their main source of content that's live and fresh and happening and hip. So if you aren't utilizing advertising, then your content may not be going anywhere. You may realize this because when you look at your reports or you look at just at your page, at your engagement, and things aren't going anywhere and your numbers aren't increasing, that's because there's just a basic rule is they are not going to give away for free. So they're going to let you on the platform, but it's not going to go anywhere without at least a little bit of investment. So you can start out with boosted post or you can do full-blown advertising, but just full transparency and honesty. If you're not advertising, then your stuff's probably not going to go as far. Another thing to consider is with the infiltration of ChatGPT, I'm not going to say there's like a lot of people in the industry that are using it, but if you are using it and you're just copying and pasting and not customizing it and not making it your own, then that's going to start to get stale and stagnant and inhuman and impersonal. And you're going to need to step up your game and start one of two strategies. You can either make it your own by using ChatGPT to help give you a start, but then make sure that you customize it to sound human and to sound like your brand. Or you can do the other thing that's going to be really important for 2025, which is talking more about your people. This is a time where people want to connect with people more than ever. So talk about your team, celebrate birthdays, celebrate anniversaries, show installer breakfast, anything that you do with the team and the company through your company culture. People are going to want to see what you are doing to treat your people well, what you're doing in the community. And then that's how they're going to want to be a part of it, where they're going to want to choose you more than they choose somebody that is just selling the same thing down the street. Social media for 2025, this is one of those years where things are going to change. Sometimes it changes, a little bit along the way, and it's not that painful, but I feel like there's a lot of change that's coming. So get ready. Platform interfaces are going to change, buttons are going to change. Things are just naturally going to change because we need to keep up with our tiny little brain cells that want to be entertained and, keep it happy while we're scrolling. So just be prepared for that and know that while it can be frustrating, a lot of times it's good. And there are things that are advanced that are going to help us, be more efficient, effective, and entertaining. There's some little things I've already heard that are coming, like Instagram stories collages that are coming out. So whatever you've been doing previously, you may have to add on and do some additional things for your social media content. So just be aware that those things are coming. And again, just if you will remember that two things, that social media always changes And don't forget to be social. Keep the social in social, and you will do well. You will succeed. Show up and be consistent and have a good time, and that will translate through in your content. So look forward to seeing you on the next video, and look forward to seeing you online on the socials this year. Take care.